Hi, today Miley and I are going to do a quick video to show you what all's growing in our garden.
Hi.
Okay. First we're going to go over here to where the potatoes are at. They are starting to die off. We'll probably be digging them soon. We've already dug one plant and they were really good. Okay, over here is our green beans. They are actually ready to be harvested, so we will be picking green beans this afternoon. We've got lots of green beans on them. Okay, over here, what's over here, Miley?
Cucumber.
The cucumber plant. We have this,
Cucumbers right here.
yum, right there. We got a few that are ready to be harvested.
Here's a teeny tiny one.
These are a white mini cucumber. I planted them from seed and they're doing really good. They taste really good too. Over here is our two more plants, actually. They are pickling cucumbers. And they actually have a couple of cucumbers on them too, don't they, Miley?
Yeah. This one has a teeny tiny one on it.
Yeah, so we'll be able to pick them soon. I hope to be making pickles here in a few weeks.
Ooh, this one has two tiny ones.
All right.
There's four. Actually, three tiny.
There's three tiny ones on there.
Now there's four.
Four. We'll have a bunch, won't we?
And just one plant. And
Yeah.
one bigger one.
Okay. Over here, what do we have, Miley?
Watermelon.
Yeah, we have watermelon. We have a melon growing. These are the sugar baby ones.
Big one.
They're doing pretty good. And then over here we have our pepper plants. They aren't doing so good. I don't know why. They just seem to be slow growing this year. Normally I plant them over there where I have the kale and lettuce. But this time I switched things up and I really regret that I did because they grew so well over there in the past years. Here we have some lettuce plants. I've let them go to seed because I like to have the volunteer lettuce coming up. But I need to rip them out. Over here we have a couple of tomato plants. They're not doing near as good as our other ones over there. And I guess there's something wrong with the soil here. I'm going to have to do a little research and figure out what they need. But there is one to be ready to be harvested, isn't there, Miley?
This is the sun gold cherry tomato.
Yeah, it's a sun gold one. And over here, we have another one. And then over here we have a couple of small tomato plants there. Here's our lettuce and kale. Our lettuce is kind of getting old. I need to rip it out, plant something else there. Over here's the kale. It's looking good. I've never grown kale before, so I'm not sure what to expect, but the leaves on it just don't look anything like kale, but I guess I'll have to do some research and find out what kind it is and all that. Then over here we have our mint plant. It's doing really good. I need to kind of divide it out, transplant some of it because it's getting huge. Then we have our cabbage. I'm going to harvest that today too before the bugs get it any worse than they already have. I'll be making some sauerkraut and Burox and that kind of stuff. And then over here we have the carrots. A few that came up. And right here we have it's either a honeydew or a cantaloupe plant. It's a volunteer one that just came up, but it's doing really good.
There's a baby.
Miley found a small melon on it, so we're going to have to wait and see what it is here in a little while. Over here we have our tomatoes. They're really growing and doing good. We have lots of tomatoes on them right now. We can't wait for them to start ripening. We've gotten one off of it so far. We've got a few more ripening here and there, but hopefully here in a few weeks we'll have a lot of ripe tomatoes.
Here's one that's going to be ripe soon over here.
You see one that's going to be ripe soon?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, yep, there is one right there. It's starting to turn, isn't it? Got some nice big ones in here. Here's our parsley plant we've planted in with the tomatoes. It's doing really good. And here's some basil. Over here's another basil plant. Basil and parsley grow really good with tomatoes. And let's see if I can get around this area. Got some really nice big tomatoes here, like right here. Okay, next over here we have our onions. They're looking a little beat up and worn out, but they're still pretty good. We've been picking them and eating them. Here's our bigger ones that we planted. They're growing and doing pretty good too. It's the first time I've really grown big onions like this. And over here are some more onions. Then over here we have our peas. They aren't doing so good. Or well, they did. I mean, we harvested quite a few off of them, but I think they would have done better if I had put a fence up for them to grow on, and I didn't. I need to rip them out and maybe plant some more this fall. Over here we have, what do we have over here, Miley? Beets.
And broccoli.
And broccoli. We planted our broccoli kind of late, so it hasn't started producing yet, but it's growing pretty good. And here are the beets. We've had pretty good luck with the beets. We've picked some. They're doing pretty good.
Here's more broccoli.
And more broccoli. Over here we finally got some carrots to grow. We got a nice little carrot patch. It's probably kind of a little overcrowded there, but at least we do have some carrots growing good this time, which is a first for us.
First year for carrots.
And over here is another tomato plant. It's a yellow one. Michael wanted to try growing a yellow one this year, and we didn't have any more room for it to plant another one over there, so we just kind of planted it right there. And over here we have our zucchini plant. We've been harvesting quite a bit of zucchini from this plant. It's doing pretty good.
We got 3 big ones. Pick 3 big zucchini.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? And then over here are 2 smaller plants that aren't doing so good. I don't know what their problem is, but I need to do a little research on it and figure out what's going on with them. But they haven't really produced anything. So, over here is our okra. I need to get out here and weed it and put some more mulch down, but it's doing pretty good. Over here we have our cantaloupe. And over here is our black diamond watermelon. And we have our baby turkeys running in the garden.
There was 2, now there's 3.
I guess they're all right in the garden as long as they don't bother the plants and they just eat the grass and the weeds and the bugs. But if they start bothering the plants, they're going to be in trouble.
This is the mayor that came up.
Yeah, we have several volunteer tomatoes growing right there. I have a hard time ripping them out. I probably need to, but...
There's a lot.
And then over here is our sweet corn. It's really growing good. And let's go over here. You want to go show them your... Oh, you're going to show them your sunflowers? These are Miley's sunflowers.
They're taller than me.
Yep. They're officially grown taller than she is. She's got a whole row of them back here. They're doing pretty good. What do you have growing in the corner over there? This is her little zinnia garden over here. I think we need to rip a sunflower out so that way it can get more sun back here. But they're doing good. She's growing them in hopes of taking them to the fair, right?
Yeah.
And right here we have a black raspberry plant, and it's doing pretty good. I might need to plant it somewhere else.
I didn't know they got thorns on them.
Yep, they get thorny, don't they?
The leaves are soft.
There our turkeys are again.
In the shade. Probably wanting to get out of the garden.
Over here we have another cucumber patch. I grew them 2 different spots in case they didn't grow well in one area. I was hoping they'd grow well in another because I was really wanting to make some pickles this year. So, and this patch is doing pretty good too, aren't they? There's one little cucumber right there. We've harvested several from this patch too.
They're good.
Yeah, they're really good. I may not get any pickles made because we eat them as fast as we harvest them.
Here's a bigger one.
Yep, there's a big one in there.
Ooh, there's a huge one.
There it is?
Yeah.
Oh wow, there it is. That one needs to be picked, doesn't it? You
Yes,
can
it
pick it if
does.
you want.
I can?
Guess we're going to be picking cucumbers this afternoon too, aren't we? It's a pretty nice one, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Over here is our red raspberry bush. It's doing really well too. And that's pretty much everything we have growing in our garden right now. If you like this video and want to see more updates,
Leave a like and subscribe.
thanks for watching.